If you're a man over 60 and notice you're feeling less steady, gripping the railing a little tighter, or hesitating on uneven ground, you're not alone. Many men silently accept balance decline as just aging. But the truth is very different. Balance doesn't simply vanish with time. It fades because of 5 common preventable mistakes that weaken muscles, slow reflexes, and reduce coordination. The danger isn't only in falling, it's in what comes after: injuries, hospital stays, loss of confidence, and even losing independence. The encouraging news? These mistakes can be corrected, and balance can often be improved at any age with the right habits. By learning what undermines stability and how to counter it with simple daily changes, you can protect your mobility and stay strong. Let's uncover the 5 hidden mistakes that cause balance loss after 60, starting with the most overlooked one. 1. Skipping leg strength. Exercises. One of the most common and most dangerous mistakes men over 60 make is neglecting leg strength. Many assume that daily walking is enough to maintain balance and mobility. While walking is important for circulation and endurance, it does little to rebuild the deep muscle fibers in the quads, glutes, and calves that actually keep you steady. Without intentional strength training, these muscles shrink year after year, a process known as sarcopenia. By age 60, most men are already losing muscle at a rate of 3 to 5% per decade, and the pace speeds up after 70. Weaker legs don't just feel tired, they directly affect your balance. With less muscle mass, your ankles and knees struggle to stabilize you, your core becomes less responsive, and your reflexes slow down. That's why many falls happen not because of clumsiness, but because the body simply can't react quickly enough to recover from a stumble. Why it matters? Weak legs, more wobbling and unsteady steps. Loss of strength reduces reaction time, making it harder to catch yourself if you trip. Most falls occur because of inadequate strength in the quads, glutes, and ankle stabilizers. Fix it. Practice sit-to-stand exercises daily. Rising from a chair without using your hands strengthens quads and core. Add light squats, heel raises, or resistance band exercises to target lower body stability. Start small, just 10 minutes a day, 3 to 5 times a week, is enough to trigger real improvements in balance and confidence. The good news? Muscle can be rebuilt at any age. Men in their 70s and even 80s have shown measurable gains in balance and strength within weeks of consistent leg training. By keeping your legs strong, you're not only reducing fall risk, but also protecting your independence, mobility, and quality of life. But even strong legs can't save you if your footwear works against you. Many seniors unknowingly sabotage their balance with what they wear inside the house. 2. Wearing the wrong footwear indoors. One of the easiest mistakes men over 60 make is underestimating the importance of proper footwear, not outside, but inside the home. Many seniors slip into loose sandals, worn-out slippers, or plain socks around the house, assuming it's harmless. But the truth is that indoor falls are just as dangerous as outdoor ones, and your choice of footwear often determines whether you stay steady or end up on the floor. Slippery socks or flat sandals provide little to no grip, especially on smooth surfaces like tile, hardwood, or linoleum. Every step becomes riskier, particularly if your reflexes have slowed or your leg muscles aren't as strong as they once were. Flat, unsupportive shoes also fail to stabilize your ankles and arches, making it harder for your body to react if you suddenly lose balance. Falls that happen indoors are often the most devastating. Because they occur in familiar spaces, they catch people off guard. A quick trip to the kitchen or bathroom can end in a fractured hip, hospital stay, or loss of independence. And unfortunately, statistics show that many seniors who suffer a serious fall never fully regain their confidence in walking, even after recovery. Why it matters: poor grip, higher risk of slips and stumbles, no arch or ankle support, or unstable steps. Indoor falls can be just as severe as outdoor accidents. Fix it. Wear non-slip shoes or socks with rubber grips while indoors. Choose footwear with good arch and ankle support, not flimsy flip-flops or slippers. Replace old shoes with worn-out soles that slide too easily. Something as simple as changing your indoor footwear could dramatically lower your fall risk and boost your stability every day. But footwear alone won't solve everything. Even with supportive shoes, many men still struggle because they never train balance directly. Let's uncover why that's a critical mistake. 3. Not training balance directly. Many men assume balance is something you either have or lose with age, but that's not true. Balance is a skill, like strength or flexibility, and it requires regular practice to stay sharp. After 60, the stabilizer muscles in your ankles, hips, and core naturally weaken if they're not challenged, and the brain's ability to coordinate movement slows down. Without training, balance fades quietly, making slips and falls more likely. The mistake is relying solely on walking for balance. Walking is great for endurance, but it doesn't challenge your stabilizer muscles or train your nervous system to react quickly when you stumble. That's why many seniors who walk daily are still at high risk of falls. Their balance simply isn't being trained. Why it matters: without balance training, stabilizer muscles shrink and reflexes dull. Slower reaction time makes it harder to recover from trips or slips. A decline in balance often leads to loss of confidence, causing men to move less, which accelerates weakness even further. Fix it. Practice standing on one leg, near a chair or counter for safety. Start with 10 to 15 seconds and work up. Add heel-to-toe walking. Place one foot directly in front of the other in a straight line to challenge coordination. Try Tai Chi or gentle yoga, both proven to enhance stability and mind-body awareness. March in place with arms swinging, which resyncs the brain and body for better coordination. Even 5 to 10 minutes of dedicated balance training, done consistently, can drastically reduce fall risk, rebuild confidence, and keep you moving freely well into your 70s and 80s. The payoff is not just physical stability, but also the freedom to walk, climb stairs, and enjoy life without fear of falling. But balance isn't just about muscles and movement. Another hidden culprit could be the very pills in your medicine cabinet. Let's explore how certain prescriptions quietly undermine stability. 4. Taking medications that disrupt balance. For many men over 60, prescription medications are a normal part of life. Pills for high blood pressure, cholesterol, sleep, anxiety, or even allergies are often taken daily. But what many don't realize is that these same medications can quietly undermine balance. Side effects like dizziness, muscle weakness, blurred vision, and slowed reaction time are common, and they can drastically increase the risk of falling. The challenge is that these symptoms are often brushed off as just aging. A man may notice he feels a little unsteady on his feet or slower to react when getting up from a chair, but he rarely considers his medication as the cause. In reality, drug side effects are one of the most overlooked contributors to balance loss in seniors, and the risk multiplies when medications are mixed. The more prescriptions you take, the greater the chance of dizziness, confusion, or coordination problems. Why it matters: side effects can mimic age-related decline, making it easy to miss the true cause. Dizziness, wobbliness, or brain fog delay reaction time during stumbles. Mixing multiple medications often compounds these risks, leaving men even more vulnerable. Fix it. Review your medications regularly with your doctor or pharmacist. Make a list of everything you take, including over-the-counter drugs and supplements. Ask direct questions. Specifically inquire whether dizziness, fatigue, or coordination issues are possible side effects. Never stop medications on your own. Instead, Ask your doctor about safer alternatives, dosage adjustments, or timing strategies that minimize risk. By being proactive, you don't just protect your balance, you protect your independence. Too many seniors accept falls as inevitable, when in fact, something as simple as a medication review could restore steadiness and confidence. But balance isn't determined by muscles and medicines alone. Two other factors, your eyes and ears, play a huge role in stability. Neglecting them can be just as dangerous. 5. Ignoring eye and ear health. When most men think about balance, they immediately picture muscles, joints, or even shoes. But two often overlooked factors, vision and hearing, play just as critical a role. Your eyes and inner ear constantly feed your brain information about where your body is in space. If that input is fuzzy or distorted, even the strongest legs won't keep you steady. For example, outdated glasses or untreated cataracts can cause depth perception errors. You might misjudge how high a step is, miss a curb, or trip over a rug you thought was flat. In dim lighting, these errors are magnified, making nighttime trips to the bathroom especially risky. Hearing matters just as much. The inner ear houses the vestibular system, which controls balance. Even mild hearing loss or unnoticed inner ear problems, like vertigo or Meniere's disease, can create frequent unsteadiness. Seniors often describe it as the floor moving under me, a sensation that raises fall risk dramatically. Why it matters: poor sensory input, misjudged steps, stumbles, and more trips. Inner ear problems can mimic dizziness or vertigo, leading to frequent imbalance. Without reliable feedback from the eyes and ears, your brain struggles to coordinate safe movement. Fix it. Schedule annual vision and hearing exams. Don't wait until problems feel serious. Install bright lighting at night, especially in hallways, staircases, and bathrooms. Keep walkways clear of clutter so visual cues are obvious. Strong muscles alone can't protect you if your sensory systems aren't giving accurate information. By caring for your eyes and ears, you create a clear feedback loop that allows your body to stay steady, even in tricky situations. But here's the empowering part. Improving balance doesn't always require long workouts. Small, intentional movements sprinkled throughout your day can retrain your body and keep you steady. Bonus. Tip number 1, try balance snacks during the day. Most men over 60 think balance training requires a gym session, special equipment, or long workouts. The truth is, your balance improves with short, consistent practice, much like having small snacks throughout the day. These micro sessions train your stabilizer muscles, strengthen ankle and hip reflexes, and rewire the brain-body connection without feeling like formal exercise. The best part? These balance snacks fit seamlessly into your daily routine. Quick ideas to try. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth. A simple way to challenge stability without adding extra time to your day. Walk heel to toe down the hallway. This strengthens coordination and mimics the movements you need to navigate curbs and uneven ground. Lift one foot during commercial breaks. Short holds build ankle strength and keep your reflexes sharp. These habits may feel small, but they compound quickly. Just a few minutes sprinkled throughout the day is enough to reactivate balance circuits in the brain and strengthen the muscles that prevent falls. Over time, these tiny challenges build confidence, making stairs, curbs, and uneven surfaces less intimidating. Think of it as snacking your way to better balance. No sweat, no equipment, just smart daily practice. But there's another often ignored factor in staying steady: hydration. Without enough fluids and electrolytes, your balance system can't function properly. Bonus. Tip number 2, hydration and electrolytes matter. Most men think dehydration only happens on hot days or after heavy exercise. But the truth is, even mild dehydration can throw off your balance. As you age, your body's thirst signal weakens, meaning you may not feel thirsty until you're already running low on fluids. This can quietly lead to dizziness, sudden drops in blood pressure, muscle weakness, and even confusion, all of which increase the risk of falls. Electrolytes are just as important as water. Minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium keep your nerves firing and your muscles contracting properly. Without them, even if you're drinking plenty of water, you may still feel weak, shaky, or lightheaded. Older men who sweat easily, take diuretics, or drink lots of coffee or alcohol are especially vulnerable to electrolyte imbalance. What to do? Sip water consistently throughout the day, rather than chugging large amounts at once. If you sweat or exercise, add a pinch of sea salt or use a clean electrolyte mix to replace lost minerals. Limit excess caffeine and alcohol, as both act as diuretics, speeding fluid loss, and impairing balance. Hydration and electrolytes may seem basic, but they're foundational to stability. Without them, even strong muscles and sharp reflexes can't keep you steady. Losing balance after 60 isn't a random part of aging. It's usually the result of small, preventable habits that go unnoticed until they cause trouble. The encouraging truth is that balance can be protected and often improved at any age. With the right adjustments, you can keep walking strong, avoid falls, and maintain your independence well into your 70s and beyond. Recap: 5 common mistakes that cause balance loss in older men. Skipping leg strength exercises. Muscles weaken when they're not trained. Wearing unstable footwear indoors. Socks and loose slippers increase slip risk. Not training balance directly. Walking isn't enough. Stability needs practice. Taking medications without review. Side effects like dizziness often go unnoticed. Ignoring vision and hearing health. Poor sensory input confuses your balance system. And don't forget, stay hydrated and use simple balance snacks throughout the day to keep your stabilizer muscles and reflexes sharp. The key isn't to slow down as you age, but to train smarter, move more intentionally, and catch these small mistakes before they become big setbacks. Every step you take with awareness is an investment in your safety, strength, and confidence. If this article helped, share it with a man over 60 who wants to stay steady and independent. And comment below, which of these 5 mistakes are you fixing this week? Stay tuned for more senior health tips to help you walk strong, age safely, and move with confidence, one step at a time.